In a continent where geopolitical games continue to prevail, the African continent has created strategic competition among global and regional powers seeking to influence Africa's politics, resources, and alliances. In recent years, Africa has become a key arena for power rivalry due to its vast natural resources, growing markets, and strategic geographic position. The recent moves between Russia and Uganda are giving broader signals and alarms to the West that for long had been a major player in the region of East Africa. With these moves creating a number of questions, there is a dire need to find out why Russia has, over the period of 4 years, has invested heavily in Uganda's military. In this video, we are going to cover recent military support activities by the Russian Federation to the Uganda People's Defense Forces, UPDF, of Uganda. It covers what is being provided, why it's happening, how it fits into broader strategic contexts, and what implications it carries. In October 2025, Uganda received a significant military equipment package from Russia, valued at $53 million. This donation underscores a deepening defense and diplomatic partnership between Kampala and Moscow. On 26 October 2025, a formal ceremony in Uganda saw President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni receive the equipment. The equipment package includes heavy-duty engineering vehicles for obstacle clearing and trench digging, boats, logistical trucks, Gazi 66 style, and a new shore coastal station. Additionally, the event saw the launch of a mechanized major repair facility at the Gaddafi military barracks in Magamaga, Mayug district, and a workshop under construction in Entebbe. Russian media note that the donation is gratuitous, that is to say, a gift, rather than a traditional commercial arms sale. Uganda has long-standing defense links with Russia, and earlier the Soviet Union. Documents show Uganda's Minister of State for Defense reaffirming ties with Russia in February 2025. These ties include training, technical cooperation, equipment acquisitions, and mutual diplomatic alignment. Analysts highlight that Uganda has relied on Russian-made weapon systems in past decades, that is to say, older tank and APC models, though detailed contract data may be opaque. For Uganda, Kampala is emphasizing defense infrastructure and capacity building. The new repair facility means less reliance on foreign contractors and overseas maintenance. It aims to modernize mechanized and engineering capabilities, obstacle clearing, trench digging, coastal operations, to respond to internal and regional security threats. Diversifying military partnerships beyond Western suppliers is part of Uganda's broader foreign policy posture. For Russia is deepening its footprint in Africa, including military technical cooperation, which enhances its global strategic posture. By offering such support, Moscow strengthens bilateral ties, secures influence, and may open broader opportunities, technology transfer, training, geopolitics, in Uganda and East Africa. The Uganda-Russia military relationship is not new. Uganda's defense forces have long depended on Russian and former Soviet equipment. In recent years, Moscow has ramped up its engagement in Africa through arms supply, training, defense cooperation, at a time when Russia faces isolation from many Western partners. Uganda's leadership emphasizes a non-aligned or balanced foreign policy, working with both East and West, while emphasizing sovereignty and saying that Russia stood with us during our liberation struggles. From Uganda's perspective, the donation provides a significant boost to the capabilities of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, UPDF, in engineering, logistics, and support operations, often the less visible but critical spine of military power. The repair facility signals a shift toward more self-sufficiency rather than purely imports, maintaining rather than just acquiring equipment. Politically, It underscores Kampala's willingness to engage with Russia as a major defense partner, likely enhancing Uganda's leverage in global diplomacy and in regional security. From Russia's perspective, the $53 million or similar package is more than military aid. It reinforces Moscow's influence and presence in East Africa at a time when many Western states are cautious or constrained. It helps Russia maintain arms export and maintenance markets, which are important economically and geopolitically. It sends a message that Russia remains a reliable partner to those outside the traditional Western alliance network. Geostrategically, Uganda sits in a region with complex security challenges: border tensions with the DRC, operations in South Sudan, peacekeeping contributions in Somalia. Enhanced logistics engineering capabilities help Kampala project stability and respond to contingencies. The donation may shift local balances. Other regional actors will take note. Uganda's options for suppliers grow. The global context. As Russia pivots toward Africa partly in response to its Western isolation, countries like Uganda become nodes in a broader strategic chessboard. But the donation is not without concerns and caveats. Some analysts warn that military assistance from non-Western actors may come with less transparency and fewer conditions regarding human rights and governance. Uganda's increasing reliance on Russian military hardware means long-term maintenance, training, and interoperability issues will matter. Are there local capabilities, or will dependence deepen? Regional neighbors and partners may interpret the deepening Russia-Uganda tie differently, possibly prompting shifts in defense procurement and alliances. Critics of Uganda's domestic governance note the dual-use nature of specialized logistics engineering equipment, e.g., for internal security as much as external defense. The increased capacity may raise questions about accountability. As this relationship develops, observers will watch for how Uganda uses the equipment, in what operations, what strategic posture changes, whether future deals follow, numbers, types of equipment, training, infrastructure. How Uganda manages maintenance, local capacity building, whether the repair facility becomes fully operational and self-sustaining. The reactions of other major powers, Western defense partners, China, regional neighbors. The broader implications for regional security architecture in East Africa. In sum, the $53 million military equipment donation from Russia to Uganda marks a significant moment in Uganda's defense diplomacy, a deepening of ties with Moscow, a signal of strategic autonomy and evolving alliances in a changing global order. How this translates into real capability, regional dynamics, and long-term outcomes remains to be seen.